Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Again, Israel. One more time. You know, I love talking to you because I love my people, you know. And I ain't been around a long time. 60 years is not long at all. But it's long enough to have picked up a few things along the way. And I want to talk to you today again. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, help the algorithm, give me a little juice. And then go ahead and smash that bell so every time I put one up, you can get the notification that I just dropped one. This one is not going to be long, but it's going to be direct to my brothers. Nubian brothers, the ones they call black brothers. I like Nubian, because Nubia is an actual place in Africa, and that connects you to a land, language, and a culture. When you say black man, that connects you to a color. But Nubian brothers and sisters gives you a land, language, and culture where people come from. People don't come from black. Where is black at? What I wanted to just speak briefly to Nubian brothers is that I am a Nubian brother also. I guess you all know that. You can tell that by, the way I sound when I'm talking. I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, 1961. Hugh Spalding, 7:37 in the morning. I was 7 pounds, 17 ounces, born in the 7th month of July on the 24th day. Yeah. And I had the original birth certificate here with me in Israel that has Negro wrote on it. Yeah, they put African American on it today. That's history. That original birth certificate graded from Grady Memorial Hospital. It has race Negro. Y'all don't even know the story. Nevertheless, I was born during a time where black men, Nubian brothers, took their responsibility of being a man serious, Share a story with you. 1961, race riots was going on. As a young son, 5, 6, 7 years old, I was in a bunch of riots out there in Atlanta. Capitol Avenue, Peopletown. A little bitty fella out there with my mother. I remember them, But I remember Ebenezer Baptist Church, Dr. Martin Luther King. I remember, One thing in particular I want to share with my brothers is I remember Dr. King had short hair. He didn't have a big afro or nothing like that. So that means, he had a short hair. He didn't need to go to the barber every week. Just, whenever he felt like it. And since Dr. King was such an icon, my father's hair was like King's, and he also cut my hair short like Dr. King. Because Dr. King, great man. And a lot of brothers and sons, in those days wore that low cut like that. So we go to the barbershop Saturday after I finished watching my cartoon. Me and my father, we shoot down there. And when we get there, it was filled with brothers and their sons. This is every Saturday. Now, if your hair is cut short, low like Dr. King, why you got to go to the barbershop every Saturday at the same time? And it's the same bunch of brothers up in there with their sons. See, y'all smart. You already figuring it out. That was the brotherhood meeting, where those brothers would sit in there and have conversation about things being a man that was intriguing to us as sons because of the way the brothers would talk about it. You know, brothers get together, man. We get to rapping and talking and saying all these things, and it sounds so good. You know, wow. You know, you just talking about rap. Brothers be rapping, man. They be talking about life, money, jobs, cars, you know, sisters, brothers, families, children, school, everything, every Saturday morning. But one topic that was really interesting to me was when they cracked into marriage and wife and family. These brothers would talk about being married at a level that it was so interesting. I mean, they would lay it out. You know, they would lay it out like, yeah, you know, I took my family to Callaway Garden this weekend, man. We had a ball. You know, the wife, you know, she hooked up some food. And I helped her too, you know. Got the children up, everybody buzzing around. We finna go to Callaway Garden, you know. I bought new gym shoes for everybody. Got all this chicken, you know, and me and my wife fried up all this chicken, man. And, you know, we had so much food, potato salad, woo, boy. We had enough food for 10 people. And, man, we got ready, boy. Everybody looked good. You know, I was real proud, man. My family looked real good, man. You know, with children with the little new shoes, they all happy, you know. And I think it was enough chicken to feed the neighborhood, bro. And they say, yeah, it was enough chicken fried, you know. So they talked about the chicken, man, how good they cooked the chicken. He and his wife was in the kitchen laughing and joking, cooking the chicken, and the children running around playing, getting ready to go. And they made the Kool-Aid, the drink, you know, and then they got some ice and stopped and got some Cokes, some Fantas, some Mountain Dew. I don't know if y'all know about Mountain Dew. That's back in the day. Some of you all listening probably know about Mountain Dew and Fanta, Orange. Everybody know about Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper. So we had a cooler full of drinks and everything from Kool-Aid to Mountain Dew. And my favorite was Mountain Dew, you know. And so we hopped in the car and out we was going, you know, and they was talking about, man, they went to take the children and the family. They went to Callaway Garden and had sit out there and ate the food and had a ball. And the brother was talking about it in such a manner that our little eyes, man, we was like, what? Then the other brother, he said, yeah. Oh, man, that's good. I took my family to Six Flags. Oh, man, Six Flags over Georgia was the bomb. You know, there was the big amusement park. And so they talked about that. And then, you know, I mean, it's just, this was just every Saturday they was just talking about the beauty and the fun of being married, but from the brother's position of what he did to the family. I mean, one brother, he talked about buying a dress for his wife and how happy she was. He said, I didn't pay much. The stores back in those days was Rich's and Davidson. You know, they was upscale, you know, down there at Little 5 Points. And even before they built Little 5 Point, Rich's was there, Davidson was there. And my father and I, we used to get tailored clothes out of George Muse. George Muse was before Joseph A. Banks, okay? I shopped at Joseph A. Banks because my father started me out with the designer clothes, tailor clothes at George Muse. And so the brother would talk about, he bought his wife this dress. He bought it from the department store named Rich's. And I used to shop at Rich's. I got some isotona gloves from Rich's when they first came out. They said that those gloves were so like a second skin. And the advertisement, you know, the advertisement was so incredible that I listened to the advertisement, and they talked about how these isotona gloves was so incredibly soft and supple and fit your skin. And so I went to Rich's and bought me a pair. And it was just like they said. They fit, the isotoner. And I'm going to tell you something real funny. You are not going to believe this. I'm going to get back on point. I bought the gloves. They was like, they had a color they called skin. And they was just about the tone of my skin. And the thing about those gloves, they had like a mesh. The glove was made like this mesh, but it had leather, strips in the palms and on the fingers and the back of the fingers. And so it really was soft and supple. I had the gloves and I went home, did everything. And you could pick a penny up with the gloves. That was part of the advertisement, how well they fit the hands. And you could pick a penny. They had pennies on the counter and they told you put the gloves on, pick the penny up. You pick the penny up just as nice. I'm like, wow, I bought a pair. Go home. I wore them out the store and drove home, and yeah, these gloves feel comfortable. So I got to move around the house. We gotta have the daggone gloves on. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. I know you're gonna laugh. It's funny. It's absolute truth. I don't have to lie. Took all my clothes off, stepped in the shower, went to showering up with the damn gloves on. And I couldn't feel my hand. What's going on? I looked, oh man, did I laugh? I said, I be damn. I had the gloves on in the shower. Oh man, I said, this is crazy. They call them isotoner gloves. They say it fit like a skin. And so, yeah, Rich's, everybody knew Rich's, and the brother was talking about buying his wife this dress. The reason why at 60 years, I remember the conversation these brothers had in the barbershop when I was 7, 8, 9, 10 years, 50 years ago, is the way they made it just like this was the greatest thing I ever did for my wife, buy a dress. And he talked about how happy she was, how good she looked in it. And he talked about how good he felt as a man doing that for his wife. And then, they talk about the shoes they buy for the children, the toys, all these things. And the brother would just really kind of like be boasting and bragging and building up the beauty of being a father, a husband, a provider, and doing this for your children and making sure they had the food and the clothing and shelter, And so that was powerful. Now, and as a young man, I didn't know what was going on. My father said, let's go. You went. Later on, as I grew a little further down the road, he had passed. Well, my father, he passed when I was young. But I got a lot of stuff from him. And then my uncles, they kind of kicked in, did the rest of the road raising down the road. Okay, so I had great role models right there in the house, not on the TV, not on the basketball court, not on the entertainment, but my father was number one, my uncles was number two, and they was men. They was proud to handle their responsibilities as men. They took on that responsibility of being the head of the house, the breadwinner. You don't hear these type conversations nowadays, the breadwinner, the head of the house, because that family structure has been decimated to the point where I don't even hear the brothers talking in a manner that they could even bring stability in the house, because they don't push the sisters out front and got the sisters running around acting a certain kind of way that now you can't even talk to a sister in these manners because they not cooking, they don't want to do this, they want to do that, they bad bitches and all this. So you come talking about head of a house. She want to be the head of the house in 2022. You understand? But now, for those brothers that are good brothers, and you want to be a good brother and you want to be a better brother, you have to put yourself in a position that you are head of the house. You remember what? I don't know. Well, if you never heard it said, I pay the cost to be the boss. Okay? That means you covering the bills and responsibilities. Now, that other portion is on her. And that is an order. That is an order. This entire creation is set up in an order. The sun go down, the moon come up. The wind blow, the trees move. The temperature drop, everything get cold. The night turns into day. And everything respect each other because it's functioning in the order that it was created in. The man, 70% of the success or failure of the relationship is on his shoulder. The other 30 is your woman. What makes it successful is you all working in harmony. Our people, Nubian brothers and sisters, have been in the midst of the barbarians for so long that you now have taken on a barbaric spirit and is showing with each other. The hostility that showed between each other. I watched this brother that had done this survey. He put it on YouTube. And he interviewed interracial couples, sisters with white men, brothers with white women. And he just sat and talked to them, had the camera on him. And then he did same race interviews. White man, white woman, Nubian brother, Nubian sister. And you can see the stark difference between the two. The couple that was interracial, the sister that was with the white boy, her humility was unprecedented. All of them. There were several couples. When that white boy started talking, she shut up and just looked at him. And then when he flipped over and looked at the couple, brother and sister, it was a back and forth kind of thing. You know, he was talking then. When she had an idea, she just jumped right in and started talking. And he pointed these things out. And in the end, he said it's the level of respect for the brother that she don't have, but great respect for the white guy. He didn't have to struggle at all. Whatever he said, she agreed with. Whatever she said, whatever he said, she supported it. But when he showed the brother and sister, it was like, I don't know, I got to check that out. It was just, you can see that difference. And these are realities that our sisters have to see themselves and our brothers have to see themselves. In this segment, I'm talking to the brothers about what it means to pay the cost to be the boss. That means you got your basic foundation together, your food, clothing, and shelter intact. You got your job or a source of income. You could be owning your business. You could be doing some online business, you know what I'm saying? Or you could be working a job. But you got that roof over your head. You know what I'm saying? You got the food regular. You can eat regular. You got nice transportation. I mean, I ain't saying it's got to be a Bentley or a Maybach. You got your nice Toyota, whatever, You roll it. You got some decent threads, your clothes. And so, hey, you all right. Now, that type of brother, and your head screwed on right. You ain't out here looking for no thoughts. You ain't trying to be the great, porn star. Whoop your meat out 12 inches long and rock hard for 2 days. You ain't trying to do all that. Hey, great brother. You got a decent conversation. You're keeping your health together. You ain't running around here trying to smack up everything, get in between your mouth. You health conscious. You're looking at stuff the way, you should look at it like, okay, how is this going to affect my body? And you got a nice conversation for the sister, right? Now, that type of brother is going to be high value for the sister that's looking for that type of brother. You understand? Now, you set up, you pay the cost to be the boss. So when you get to dealing with a sister, then what you got to put in that relationship, you already got the food, clothing, and shelter, the income already locked solid. Now, if she got a problem with you staying in an apartment, 2-bedroom, and it's decent, it's nice, it's comfortable, Air conditioning work good, heat work good. You got your 55-inch TV, you got your furniture. It's basic, but you comfortable. If she got a problem with that, hey, you don't need to. Don't let her stress you out. It ain't like that. You know, if you working within your means and you saving, you got a dice program, you have to find a sister that can harmonize with that. You can't let a sister come in and stress you out because she got a banging body. You know, she got the yams, she got the breasts all out there, you know, the nice looking weave, you know, it ain't real hair, it looks good. Can't let her stress you out because that's what she bring into the relationship, but she don't want to cook. Yeah, man, it's a lot of them out there. I don't cook, and was said in a manner like it's something bad. I don't cook. That mean, bro, she gonna be hungry. You gonna be hungry because she don't cook. That's why she needs you to make 6 figures, because one of them figures is gonna be paying for all that damn food that you gonna be ordering, because she don't cook. The Uber Eats and all that other stuff. So you have to take your time and deal with the head on the shoulders and not the head in between the legs. And if you're at that level, now you're looking for certain virtues in her. You know, I've heard them talk about many times what you bring to the table. And it always goes into antagonize the kind of like you. I be seeing y'all, you know, sister asks a sister what she bring to the table. She get real defensive. What you mean? Shit, I am the table. No, I didn't ask you what are you. I said, what do you bring to the table? And she come out, what do you mean? I am the table. Keep walking. Go ahead on over there. And if one sister say, well, you know, I bring peace, comfort, you know. I got good conversation, you know. I got a mind. I'm out here, you know, working on, you know, give me a skill so I can have a decent career. Oh, whoa, hold up. What? And she didn't say she the table. She didn't say, what you mean? You know, I bring everything. What the hell is everything? And you be Pacific. She ain't got no Pacific. But you said everything. Give me 1, 2 things to everything. Out of your everything you bring to the table, name 2. What do you mean? I mean, why you asking me that? She ain't got nothing. Don't even sweat it out. Because if you, brother, looking for a nice relationship, in the very beginning, you and that sister need to have good feelings with each other. Day one. Don't fool yourself out. Oh, maybe it'll get better because, you know, she got a nice ass. Look, been there, done that. I done let them nice ass damn near run me crazy. And she got the nice ass and she know it. And she's been to act a fool. You know, man, I'm telling you. I know that nice ass be like, whoo, you be, dog. When you get home from the work, like me, you see me, I'm rolling in. It's 4:21 in the afternoon, March 22nd, 2022. When I get home, I damn sure don't want to hear no, where you been? How long it take you to get home? I mean, what? You know, I called you, you ain't answer. I mean, you know, I'm trying to understand what's happening. You can't understand that my ass is out here on the grind, getting these coins to keep this roof over your head and food in your stomach and keeping your ass big with all that food you sucking up so you don't get skinny. You can't understand. I'm at work, God damn it. Man, I'm not finna go through nothing like that. I had a sister did me like that one time. Met me at the door, brother. Why it took you so long? I mean, what? I'm standing there, I'm saying, what? I'm trying to understand why it took you so long to get home. I look around, I look back at the door, I look at Madame, I say, am I in the right house? I said, what are you saying? Shit, I'm trying to understand. Man, you know what? I had one conversation with her, real short. I stay right off the beach, you know. And I told her, I said, you see that sign over there? You need to be out before that sun hit that water. What? What are you talking about? Bounce. It's time for you to go. What are you talking about? Why you say that? I said, boo boo. You don't get to do that with me. She said, do what? I said, you don't dress me down. Ain't even got in my house. I'm standing here in the fucking foyer. Foyer, y'all know it from Georgia. You know what I'm talking about, the entrance of the house. And you dress me down about why it take me so long to get home, where I been? Boo boo, you don't get to do that. And it just so happened, brother, when this sister hit me like that, we was building a new port here in Israel, in Ashdod, and I was operating cranes. And we was working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. We was right in the middle of the project, and they was trying to push. And I'm a crane operator. I'm out there at 7 in the morning to 7 at night. Excuse me, 6 in the morning, 6 at night when she did that. Baby. You know, I'm not finna, yeah. I told her you need to find you somewhere else to stay. That was it. And then, you know, before we finished up, she had the awful audacity to tell me, I don't know, you might be dipping out on me. What? Dipping out on you? I said, what the hell is you talking about, sister? I mean, you know, men be doing some crazy stuff today. Men be doing some crazy stuff. I be damn. I said, you know what? Look, one thing you need to do is be gone before that sun hit that beach. And I turned around, dropped my bag right there, and walked out the house. Yeah. And so when I got back, she had all the stuff packed, and she was gone. I had to use the bathroom, so I went in there on my throne, and she called. And then, you know, I answered and like, what's up? She said, well, you was acting. I just thought it'd be best I get on out of your hair. I said, that was a good thought. And she was like, I'm over at, you know, a friend of my house. I said, good. And Seda, she said, my thing's still there. I said, yep, they still sitting at the front door. And she was like, do you mind bringing them over, you know, to where I'm at? I said, no, I'll bring them over there. Now, before she left, she wanted to talk. And we sat out on the balcony overlooking the water. And before I went out there, I went in my, you know, my safe, and I put $500 in my pocket. And it's nice summer afternoon, you know, evening, wind blowing, nights, you know, the beach. And it was real nice, real nice. And, you know, we had a nice little, you know, conversation. And before we got up, I said, I handled 5 large. She said, what's that for? Because I don't want you to leave flat ass broke, you know. And I told her, I said, you know, you dressing me down like you think I'm cheating on you. I said, boo boo, I'm working 12 hours a day. I said, you know, I pay for this house. I bought your phone. I pay for it. You know, it's food in here. I said, boo boo, if anybody have room, have room to cheat, is you. I'm on the job 12 hours a day. When you call me, I answer every single time. You can hear me working in the background. You know I'm on the job. So you know I'm on the job. If there's anybody in this relationship got room to cheat, it's you, not me. She said, why you say that? I mean, you know, she's saying it all arrogant. I said, first of all, when I leave out of the parking lot, there's a car that roll in. And I've been noticing that. Who the hell is out here at this hour coming in the place? Because we stay in a real nice place, you know. I was about the only person up that early. But anyway, there's a dude that be riding in when I'm leaving. Because I leave out every day at the same time. I said, there's a dude that be rolling in when I leave out. I said, how I know that guy ain't coming to be with you For them 12 hours, I'm about to be gone. Actually, 13, because you got to consider the hour drive. I said, how I know he ain't rolling up in here with you? You know, you got this house full of food, nice and clean. You, all them yams you toting around in the back. How I know that guy ain't rolling up in here? He watching me leave out. Huh? You can walk out on that beach with the body you got and drag by any kind of dude out there you want. Do what you need to do. You to be done showered, cleaned up, freshened up the house, aired out everything, cook dinner. I come home, hey, baby, and never know what you was doing. I said, so don't step to me crazy. You know, this was like, you know, I mean, it's just like stuff building up, man. It's like she nitpicking every little thing. And it got to be uncomfortable in my own house. So one evening we was sitting there and she was dressing me down by some stuff. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, hey, sister, pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Do you know who you're talking to? She said, yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, get understand. I said, hey, you sound like you trying to get another place to stay. She said, oh, you ain't got to come off like that. I said, sweetheart, I'm going to tell you right now, you are making me uncomfortable in my own house. I'm telling you, you need to pump your brake. See, that was a warning. That was like sending up a flare for help. Listen, you getting in trouble here. It didn't stop. Didn't stop. I'm paying for the house. I'm paying the electricity. I'm paying the water bill. I'm paying the tax. You know what I'm saying? I'm buying food. I'm giving her money every month. I bought a phone. I'm paying the phone bill. And I'm encouraging her to do her business. It was a business she wanted to do. And I told her, go find a place. I'll finance you. We'll make it happen. You know, make your business. She wanted to be all up in my grill with some dumb stuff. No. Now, why was it easy for me to tell her, you know, to give her walking paper? Because I pay the cost to be the boss. Now, if you on some weak program, brother, and you out here, you know, walking around like a squirrel looking for a nut, you're going to get played like that. You know, like all she want is booted and tooted. You know, you just a dick piece for her, like something on the shelf. Can't be that. 2022, you looking for a good relationship? Talk to me. You know, talk to me. First of all, you got to be rock solid before you get them rock solid kind of sisters. You know, sisters be talking about ain't no good men. Yes, it is. There's plenty of good men. There's plenty of good brothers. But those good brothers are with good sisters. That's the difference. If the sister walking around a ding dong acting a damn fool and getting her instruction off the internet, she ain't gonna have nobody. You know, listen to single sister give you advice. It's just like this sister I caught the other day. I don't know who she is, but she's a beautiful girl, big old pretty eyes and nice skin. She real spirited, you know, she real spirited. She said, man, she was naming off Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and some group of girls. And she said, wait a minute, hold on, I got a problem. And what she was saying is that these sisters is giving us instructions on how to, you know, screw a nigga, steal a nigga money when he sleep, put something in his drink, get over on a nigga, all these kind of things you do to a nigga, right? And she said, but they happily married. She said, we standing at the bottom of the stair waiting on the instruction on how to fuck up our lives and relationship. And she said, them heifers is married, all of them. She said, how you still with Offset? You know, I mean, what's up with that? The first time I heard a sister really, really say something to direct to those terrible role models that have become the instructors of how to deal with a relationship, those entertainers. And then what it say? A broke nigga don't deserve no pussy? Oh, come on. Come on, are you kidding me? This is where it done dropped to. And these are the biggest, richest female entertainers out there in the African American community. A sister that stand up and say something like that. And then talking about WAP, and that just all over Israel. Like, what is WAP? Worship and prayer. The pastor, he didn't know nothing about it. It was a joke. Dude told him WAP, worship and prayer. And so this is the stupidity that has become the role model in instruction of our people. Well, a brother like me, I got to address the situation because I've been around enough to explain it to you, because I want you to be successful. We done lost control of this whole situation. It's like you look at our people, you see what's going on, and then you have brothers and sisters be talking about, I don't know, and I see, and all still thought our people, black people, I'm not even getting down hard on my people because I love brothers and sisters. First and foremost, I know what we've been through, and I have compassion for our people. And I really don't like when our own people, black folks, getting down on black folks, talking about these niggas ain't shit, these niggas doing this, niggas killing each other, niggas doing this, niggas robbing and stealing, and niggas this, nigga that. I don't do that. Why? Because I understand what we have been through as a people, and I understand what we are going through as a people. And I have compassion for us. I have compassion for our people because I'm clear about what we have to deal with as brothers and sisters, Nubian brothers and sisters, black people on this planet, everywhere. Everywhere. Those children are trying to get out of Russia. They're trying to get out of Ukraine, and they left them standing there in the cold. You don't think that'll have some psychological effect on them? And then you gonna come down and beat down on the brothers and sisters talking shit about, yeah, you see these things. But you wasn't standing out there in the freezing damn cold trying to run from a bomb. And that traumatizes those children. And all the stuff we've been through in the United Snakes of America, you don't think that it's traumatic, that it have some type of psychological effect on you? And our sisters running around here deemed back like a mofo because they have been affected by the terrible situation they had to dwell in. This is why they running around with blonde hair and some got blue eyes, because they've been tricked to think that's beautiful. And it's so bad that you a beautiful, chocolate, sexy sister walking around with blonde hair or white hair and some blue eyes. I be damned. And so I cannot come down that hard on our people because I understand what we've been through. I'm just a brother that happened to have escaped and maintain enough intelligence and sense to be able to sit back and say, whoa, and say something to my people with compassion to try to help. That you will never hear me just raw dog on our people. Nigga, these niggas ain't. No. You look, the reason why is because of our greatness and the jealousy of those that hate us. That's why. We got bamboozled. We got done up. We got tricked. We got hoodwinked. We got over on. They got us. Yes, they did. And they focused intensely on our minds. And they screwed us over in the mind. And that's why you don't hear me, raw dogging on black people like, oh, these niggas, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not interested. What I'm interested in doing is assisting our people and getting our heads back together and realizing our greatness, because they did the study and found out that African people and descendants of African people have 9 DNA series, and descendants of European people have 6 DNA series, and they discovered that those people that have the more DNA series have more intelligence. Yes, they did. And they copyrighted the information so they didn't have to give it out and nobody else could give it out. They buried that because they don't want you to know how great you are. Everything coming up out of Egypt, the nose is broke off. Cause why? The nose looked like my nose. The nose looked like your Nubian nose. And it's a real easy visual aid to assist you in understanding that those were Nubian people coming up in Egypt. And they still trying to figure out a way to make it white. I don't know if y'all saw that Nefertiti's. And see, one thing about this devil, he's the master of trickery. He's the master of trickery. One thing about this devil, he can trick you into believing that the truth is the lie. And one thing that America, the United Snakes of America, is doing presently, right now as I speak, they're convincing the world that Vladimir Putin is a devil, is a liar, is a murderer, and committing crimes against humanity. And they're convincing the world that he bombing and killing innocent people in Ukraine. And they don't even know that these devils are so wicked that it's the Ukrainian soldiers that's killing the Ukrainian people, turn around saying it's Putin because they want Putin to be in a position where nothing he say, they'll hear it because he has the truth. Okay? Because that devil can convince you that the truth is actually the lie. And they already been working it, saying, well, that's classic Putin mode of operation by telling you what the enemy telling you what somebody else gonna do, and they're the ones that do it. That's exactly what America does. Trump was especially said that. He would tell you, yeah, we going over here tomorrow. You going down there to the Capitol. I'm gonna walk with you. I'm going with you. And everybody else run down to the Capitol. He go the opposite way. Bait and switch. Bait and switch. So, this devil is a master at convincing you that the truth is the lie and the lie is the truth. That's what he do. And so have our people all twisted up like a pretzel. And it's a beautiful thing to get untwisted. Because why? Okay, so what is it so special about black people that it's always the white man up in the black man and woman, stuff? What? I mean, okay, so you got Asian there, you got Russians in America, you got Chinese in America, you got Australians in America, you got Canadians in America, you got South Americans in America, you got Africans in America, you got French in America, you got Spanish in America, you got Italians in America, you got Germans in America, you got Russians in America. All these people walking around America, but the number one people that you see the police is effing with is black folk. The number one people that you see all type of terrible racist thing happening to is black folk. Nubian brothers and sisters. Why? Why? I mean, what? Do you all know that the number one body part that everybody wants is from, Nubian brothers and sisters? Every single person that need a kidney, heart, lung, liver, some type of organ, they don't want no white man organ. They want from us. Why? Because they know that we are the perfect bodies. Stronger, better, healthier. So that's to say what? When you go into the auto part place and, they have a choice between a used secondhand part, a knockoff, or they have the original. You really want the original, but your money won't allow you to get it. So you got to get the next one, a counterfeit. He says good, it'll give you good service. It'll last a while, but it ain't gonna last like that original part from the manufacturer. And so when it comes to body parts, that's the parts they're looking for. And I found out that even if they take a part from person that maybe was an alcoholic or something, a smoker, I don't know, y'all have to check that out. Like if you take the liver of a person that is a smoker, that some way they can, some kind of process they can send that liver through and bring and almost make it perfect. I mean, you all may know better than me what I'm trying to tell you, but it's like you could take the kidneys of a person that got diabetes and whatever the kidneys, however, it's some way that they can make those kidneys better so that when they transplant it into the patient, the other person, they'll be good. But the number one organ they selling around here are black people organ, and the number one organ dealers on planet Earth, above all, are Jews. These people right here, I'm circling around with. Yep, the Jews. Yeah. When that earthquake jumped off down there in Haiti, I saw those Dati Jews down there with their box cutter and their little bit of organ boxes to keep them cool, just cutting them bodies open, having a ball. Black bodies, that's what they want. So we are that super group of intelligent individuals on this planet. And I used to wonder, when they was telling me about Mali, Songhai, Timbuktu, if we was that damn smart and powerful, how the hell these niggas come out of the rock piles of Europe and then take over the world? You know what I'm saying? How did that happen? Because we were not a vile, evil, barbaric people. We was not, washed in lies and trickery and deceptions and tricks and shit. We were a pure, honest, straightforward people, and we didn't know these guys was like that. Even in the Native America, they didn't know them heathen that was coming over there, got that barbaric and finna kill them all. They welcome them with open arms. What they do? Give them blanket with smallpox, kill them all, and take the land for the sale. They was the barbarians. We didn't know that, and that's how they got us. And that this whole entire world is under the auspices of barbarians, and they still down on us. Mainly, number one, the brother, because he the head of the family that can make it happen, keep it all together, be the strength for the sister. You know what I'm saying? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for the children. The stability of the family. And so in order to get it, all they got to do is take him out, in which they've done. Do you know there are more brothers locked up in prison in the United States of America than most countries have citizens in their country? Yeah, it's some little small European countries. They have a few million people. It's more black men locked up in the United States prison than there are citizens in countries. Why? They're using that energy. Prison, slavery, that's where the brothers is at. And, we talk about pipeline to prison. We say these things because we're totally aware, but then it has to be some concrete program to cut that, close the spigot on that pipeline to prison. Okay, we got these brothers out here being targeted and these sisters for the prison slave system. Then if we know that, we have to honestly create mechanism to keep our young brothers out of prison, from going to prison. And see, this is a whole, like it says, community to raise a child. It takes a community to raise a child. This is a whole structure that has to be around these children in order to bring them up in a system that they don't wind up in prison. But the thing is, as long as you stay in America, the chances of something happening to you is very high. Very high. Y'all see me over here just talking every day, yada, yada, yada. You don't hear no fear in my voice like I'm scared to talk and all that. I don't be telling y'all, man, this police pulled me over. I was so scared. Man, I'm going to tell you this here funny thing. I'm in my truck. I'm riding down toward Egypt. We had some work down there when, I hadn't been doing this that long, maybe a year and a half, I don't know. But anyway, I'm shooting down the highway and police stopped me. I was hungry this morning and I had me a sandwich. And I was eating this sandwich, shooting down the highway, rolling on, listening to the music. And then up ahead was the police situated over there on the right. And I said, oh, they out here. I said, oh, snap. One away. And then, bam, he jumps out and break me down. I broke it down. And I pull over. And I don't even care. I'm hungry. I'm eating a sandwich. And I pull over. I'm eating that sandwich. The cop walks up to the truck, passenger side. He opened the door. He climbs up in there. He got the mask on. He got the hat, and I can see just his eyes. And I'm eating a sandwich, and he said, "How you doing?" I ain't even said, and I just look at him. I'm eating a sandwich. I'm hungry as hell, man. I'm okay now. In my mind, I said I'm doing good, and I'm eating this sandwich. And you know, it had the vegan eggs, and it was all on my mouth. You know what I mean? I don't give a crap. Brother is hungry. And do you know the cop is standing there asking me, where's my permits and stuff to be out here on this road? And I got the permit, but I don't want to stop eating this sandwich. So I'm chewing, and I'm shaking my hand. Yeah, I'm chewing. And he stood there. I said, Rock Rega, just wait one moment. And I'm chewing, chewing. And I'm saying, Rock Rega. And the cop standing there, I just told the cop to wait. Let me finish eating this damn sandwich, bro. I'm hungry. And so he's standing there. He watching me. You know, he's up in the truck. He's standing there, right? And I'm eating the sandwich, man. I was so damn hungry this morning. I told the cop, wait. I'm like, shit, I gotta finish this sandwich, man. And the dude stood there. And because he had the mask on and the hat, you know what I'm saying? I can see was I bet that joker was laughing his ass. I bet you he was laughing. Because that was funny, man. He up there stopped me talking about where you permit to ride the road. I'm saying Rock Rega. And I'm chewing on the sandwich, and I'm looking at the sandwich like he ain't even there. I bet you that dude was laughing his butt off, man. And then when I finally got finished, I said, okay, but say the Matarose? I said, Tarose sure. Okay, but say the Hene. So I grab my book. I said, Matarose? That's like, what do you want? Tarose sure. You want to permit. And so I grabbed my permit book and I went through and I handed it to her. And Dad, you know what? I was so into that sandwich, I didn't even notice that I didn't have my seatbelt on. And so he took the permit. He said, why you have your seatbelt on? I looked down, I said, oh snap. And when I looked down, I saw some mayonnaise on my shirt. I started cleaning the mayonnaise off. Not the mayonnaise, the vegan-naise. And you know, I'm vegan. It wasn't mayonnaise, it was vegan. And so it was on my shirt. So I started cleaning it off. And I looked at it, I said, man, I said, dude, I was so hungry. I didn't even, only thing I could think of was that sandwich. He said, well, that's going to cost you 250 shekels. Let me see your license. So he got the license. I said, oh, snap. He went to the car, gave me the ticket, and it was 250 shekels. And he had my license, and he looked at me. He said, was the sandwich good? I said, it was real good. He said, was it worth 250 shekels? I looked at him. I said, yeah, damn right. It was worth 250 shekels. Get the hell out of here. Nigga. Get your ass out of here. What's the sandwich? Was the sandwich worth 250 shekels? Yeah, it was worth 250 shekels. Get your ass. That was the police, man. You know. Oh man, that was hilarious, man. It was funny. And so I'm telling you that because that's the way it is. You know, I'm a black man. I'm running around here. You know what I'm saying? Just comfortable. Police, you see the blue light, you don't get nervous. You know, you the butthole don't get nervous. Cause you see the police, you know. Sad, man. So anyway, whatever. Y'all just do that American thing. Stay there and get your ass whooped, whatever. You go through all that drama. You know, your sisters is running around, you know, trying to be identified, you know, cause they just been crushed to the bottom, you know, cause, you know, normally the woman have the man to cover them, you know, to like, okay, he gonna fight for me. He gonna defend me. He gonna cover me, look out for me. But the brother's so damn busy trying to just stay alive from all of the bullshit coming his way from the system, the white man, the woman, everything, the life, and don't nobody even give a shit. Don't nobody even care about what a brother feeling. You hear me? Look, I'm telling you, cause that's the way it is. You know, when I was going through the things that I was going through, did not know, nobody wanted to hear it. Nobody. I'm like, damn. See, because sisters has been through so much with brothers that they voice is heard even if they whisper, hey, he didn't do me right. The whole world going, what? But if the brother say, hey, the sister ain't doing me right, man, please, you tripping. Leave it. Boy, you got a good woman. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. That is the way it is. So a lot of time, good brothers kind of like be out on the island to ourselves. Don't nobody even, it is absolutely taboo to stand up and say something good about a black man. Watch. Look at your TVs. Go through the social media. Look at it. Take a moment and look and listen to see if you hear something positive about a black man somewhere. Not singing and dancing, entertaining and sports and stuff. I'm talking about some grassroots. That's a good brother. He really, really take good care of his family. He's a really good role model. Let me go and talk. No. Because our enemy knows that the Nubian brothers and sisters, our greatest power is activated when we are together in harmony. When the Nubian brother and Nubian sister is together in harmony, that's when our greatest power is activated. I'm going to say that again. When the Nubian brother and the Nubian sister is together in harmony, that's when our greatest power is activated. And this is going to be my last point. I've heard a lot of people say, oh man, relationship is hard. You got to work at it. That's if you're a barbarian. That's a barbaric statement. I didn't never see hard relationship when I was coming up with those men and women that was married. Everybody was married. There wasn't no single pregnant sisters walking around dropping babies. That was taboo. Boy, if you got pregnant out of wedlock, ooh, you had to move to another state. Are you kidding me? It was all about getting married, a woman getting her a house so she could take care of, a brother getting him a family so he can take care of. You know, we all doing this thing. We functioning in the realm that we was created in, you know? And so talking about hard, listen. Hold it, stop. Why should something so simple be so hard for two intelligent, enlightened nines? You're a nine, she's a nine. You're the most intelligent people on this planet. So why should the two of you intelligent people have to struggle at a relationship when you both want to be with each other? You see what I'm saying? You see, if you didn't hear it from me, you wouldn't hear it from nobody, because everybody's talking about how hard it is to have a relationship. That's when you are in a barbaric mindset, living in a barbaric world, having a barbaric relationship. You don't trust each other. You're always cheating. You're always you're suspicious. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to usurp each other energy, like that book I read. It'll come to me in a little bit. I read a book and it talked about people trying to usurp each other energy, and it talked specifically the Celestine prophecies. I think that's what that book was. It talked about when you are in a relationship, both parties start out real good in a relationship. You know, y'all not trying to usurp energy. You're both actually enhancing each other energy. But it talks about as the relationship progress forward, one of the parties generally starts sucking the energy of the other person. That's a barbaric mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's not a Nubian mindset. That's not a Nubian mindset, because you always hear me talk about harmony. We harmonizing together, because when the Nubian brother and Nubian sister harmonize together, that's where our greatest power is achieved. Because now, and this is what our adversary do not want us to achieve: Nubian harmony. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does not want us to achieve: Nubian harmony. Okay? Now, that's his greatest fear. Because once you achieve Nubian harmony, that means now you can directly affect the pineal gland and cause physical things to happen in your realm that you want to happen. Now, I can come back and talk about that at another level, because that's some powerful stuff. But first, we got to get to Nubian harmony, where you and her working together. See, you can't manage this relationship with a barbaric mentality, because you go to their schools and listen to them teach you, and you got psychologists. Now your ass graduate and you think you got something called you got a degree, but you sitting up there single as one with all your degrees and all your psychology, and you got all these damn questions and everything. You checking off, you sitting there with your leg crossed like so intelligent, and you got a pad with all your shit that they done said, and and you check. But see, it's not that you getting higher education. Now check this out. We talking about harmony. Why would it be difficult for two intelligent people to have a great relationship in harmony? Why it's got to be hard? I'm telling you, it's hard when you are following a barbaric construct. When you following a barbaric construct that they done put together, yeah, it's hard. Because the sixes don't have the intelligence to make it easy. And so when I'm talking about harmony, that means you and her get together. Now, when you do get with somebody, you all have to get in that room and close the door and realize one main thing. Inside of this room is me and you, not us and them. They ain't got a damn thing to do with this relationship. The only person that I have to answer to concerning this relationship is you, right here in this room with me. What these assholes thinking about out there, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't hear crap about no entertainer, no Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, what's that boy name? Tiger Woods and his wife. I don't want to hear about Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't want to hear about Denzel Washington and his wife. I don't want to hear about Snoop. I don't want to hear none of that. What I want to hear is you. It's me and you. Okay, we here. When you shut that door, it's me and you. And so whatever you and I decide, that's what it's going to be. Now, as long as we don't get in that room and start doing stuff from based upon some crap that we done heard out there. Okay, somebody done said, this way men, this way you have to do men. Men like this, men like that, men like this. Most of the time, them jokers are single, talking all that, men this, men that, men that. You know so damn much, you know everything except how to get a man. And so what I'm saying, once we get in the room, you have to clear your mind, and I clear my mind, and we decide on what we want to do as a couple. And what we decide on, that's what it is. Don't come and tell me what your friend said and we should do and all this kind of shit. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear what you think we should do. Baby, it's me and you. You understand? That's how I'm talking about harmony. That's what I'm talking about. Harmony between you and I. What we decide to do, that's what we do. When it comes to the relationship, the only individual on earth I got to answer to is my baby. Standing right here in this room. When I shut that door, it's me and you, not us and them. So, baby, talk to me. It's just that simple. That's the Nubian concept of relationship. A relationship does not have to be hard. A relationship do not have to be hard when you got two intelligent people working to achieve the same objective. It's two heads are always better than one, even if it's two heads of cabbage. That means you get to eat more. So if you got two intelligent heads working on one relationship, you should have nothing but harmony. Nothing but harmony. No locked phones, no dressing down, where you being, what you doing, no distrust. All that is rooted in distrust. Let me go through your phone. Why? Don't trust you. What the hell are we together for? You understand what I'm saying? That's barbaric relationship. Don't trust me. Always got an attitude. Can't never be pleased. I don't know why you doing that. Always trying to suck my energy because you pouting over some dumb stuff. We can't even get, that ain't even a relationship. Look. I had met some sisters. I went to America for a quick visit or whatever, and I met some sisters out there, and it was just amazing that, some sisters, they just liked me. The big brother, I didn't come through the door with my pants down and with my stuff swinging in the wind trying to get some. came through with a conversation. I had something to say, something intelligent to say. And so it was a lot of sisters attracted to that man because I had something good to say. And sex is no big deal nowadays. The game is played, and the prize is sex. First prize is sex, and the second prize is money. And then the game is played, and the first prize is money. Second prize is sex. But it's always them two rewards for playing the game. So sex is no big deal. Now, for me, it is a big deal. Why? I stopped having sex. No, I'm not how you say it, Sullivan? Is that the way you say it? Sullivan? Y'all help me out now. I'm from Georgia. Is it Sullivan? And so I told her sister, I don't have sex no more. She looked, well, what? She drew up, she looked, why not? Are you gay? Nope, I'm not gay. Well, why you not having sex anymore? I said, because sex is something you can go buy from those girls that's selling it. And that's sex. I say, where I've transcended to the realm of physical relationship, you could say like divine union, meaning that I work to create a mental relationship first, okay? Create the mental relationship. And we get to know each other mentally, spiritually. And we find that we really, really do vibrate together at that level. Then, when we get to the physical relationship and we touch each other, the feeling is going to be out of this world, because now you're about to make physical relationship with a person that you passionately in love with, that and y'all done develop a mental, psychological, spiritual relationship. And so when you touch each other physically, oh man, that's gonna be whoo, wow. That ain't sex right there. That's divine love making to the one that you passionately in love with. That's another whole realm. To just run out there and buy some sex and bust. Hell, that's what dogs do. Animals do that. Bam, they gone. We're not animals. We have to look at this thing another whole way. Anyway, I've been on here an hour. I said real quick. If you still listening, I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit that bell, so whenever I put up these exciting videos, you'll get to hear it, okay? But I'm telling you again, the reason why I be talking to y'all like this is because I love you. I love you a lot. How much? Love you from the basement of my heart, way up to the attic of my mind. I love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Shalom.